What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're talking about Wonder Woman 1984 because it is causing a very interesting reaction online, and I'm still trying to see how this is all going to play out. Now, I have seen Wonder Woman 1984. We're going to talk a little bit about it, so there will probably be a few spoilers in here, but we're going to focus also on the reaction and a lot of things I'm seeing online, and we'll try to get to the bottom of it. Now, first and foremost, I did not like Wonder Woman 1984. I thought it was a convoluted mess. It didn't work for me. There was a lot of problems with this movie. I am fine if other people liked it. I know a lot of people on my team here at Geeks and Gamers liked it. Uche liked it. Tugs liked it. Andrew, Lethal. We've even got a positive review on geeksandgamers.com for Wonder Woman 1984. So I don't think it's the worst thing ever. It did not work for me. Now, I'm a person that really loved Wonder Woman 2017. That movie blew me away. I went into it with low expectations, and I walked away absolutely blown away. Loved everything about it. Respected the job that Patty Jenkins did. Gal Gadot blew me away as Wonder Woman. She was great. The third act fell a little flat. I think most people believe that as well, but overall, I loved this movie. It's my favorite DCEU movie to date. Going into this movie, there was a lot of concerns. I really wasn't sure what to expect with this movie. There was a lot of questions and concerns around agendas, and would it be woke, and was the Pedro Pascal character going to be a Donald Trump-esque character? And I don't really believe that he was at all. I didn't see that. Obviously, I'm a Trump supporter. If there was something that was going to be an issue, it probably would have jumped out to me. Maybe other people noticed something that I didn't, but I didn't get that aspect of it at all. There was some wokeness in the movie. There was this kind of like, let's make men look really dumb, and let's make every man a rapist and all of this crap. That was there, but that's not why the movie was bad. The movie was bad because it was convoluted. It didn't make any sense. Questionable dialogue, questionable decisions, questionable story. And then there was this weird thing with Gal Gadot, or at least with Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor, where he returns in another man's body, yet the man's body is still being used, and apparently everyone else could see the other guy, but when Diana is with him, she sees Steve Trevor, and they end up having sex, and the guy's body was used. It was very strange. It was just a very strange situation, and obviously we have all these crazy weirdo feminists, these blue hair weirdos on social media, and if the roles were reversed, they would make a big deal about this, yet it's okay for it to happen because the roles are reversed. I don't know. Very strange stuff going on. Then we have Grace Randolph. Grace seems to be losing her mind. Now, I like Grace Randolph. I'm a fan of her. I have nothing but respect for Grace. We don't always agree, and I don't always agree with anybody. So that's okay. I am only criticizing her based on these tweets right here because she seems to be spurging out a little bit, and I don't know why. This Wonder Woman 1984 reaction is shockingly bad and aggressive. And worst of all, I don't see a group of fans emerging to defend it. Please don't be toxic, but if you liked Wonder Woman 1984 at all in any way, it sure could use your positive tweets. What? I just don't understand what she's going for. And then she mentions that, it's fine if nobody has to like it, but she's seeing people treat it like Green Lantern or Daredevil the movie. I don't think it was that bad. But again, it wasn't good. It's not a good movie, in my opinion. The CG is terrible at times. And when you have a budget this size, it shouldn't have bad CG. There was just a lot of problems with this movie. Green Lantern bad? I don't know about that. Grace went on to say, I'd also argue people hating on the film have never read a Wonder Woman comic. Now, to be fair, she's never been a huge seller, and I think the Linda Carter TV show isn't as beloved as Jenkins thinks it is. But these are all still strong artistic choices and faithful to the source material. Again, I don't really understand what that point is. This is not really about whether it's honoring the source material or not. It just wasn't a good movie. I think that's really what the problem with a lot of people have. Now, SC Reviews sent this out, and I think this is pretty funny. Rotten Tomatoes down from 89 to 65 in days. The shill reviewers who go to early screenings have been busted. I mean, they've been busted many times. So speaking of that Rotten Tomatoes score, right now, the tomato meter is at a 65, and then the audience score is at a 73, and that audience score has been dropping and it's been dropping pretty quickly. Now, I understand we have a lot of concerns about Rotten Tomatoes. I've criticized them like crazy. I understand that critics, generally speaking, have been compromised. It's more so a gauge to kind of see how people are responding, and the trend seems to be going down in the wrong direction for this movie, and I'm gonna be interested to see how this all plays out. Now, moving forward, we'll see. We'll see how people start treating this. Is it going to be a bunch of angry men who are intimidated by women? Is that going to be the narrative that's built around this? What will the criticism be against people that don't like it? Also, how does this impact Patty Jenkins' career? Now, she was very, very beloved and hot coming off that Wonder Woman 2017 movie. She just recently signed on for a Star Wars movie, so that's going to be still a thing that she's going to be moving towards. But how will this affect what type of influence she has and things like that? Because if this would have been another big, home run or a grand slam like the first film, that she would have been really looking good, and she still probably will be. I mean, they just announced that the third Wonder Woman film is set to go. So clearly it's not going to hurt her career from any major perspective, but how she's perceived will be very interesting. But the Wonder Woman 1984 criticisms are valid. They're very valid, and it'll be interesting to see how those valid criticisms are treated. Again, if you like the movie, that's totally fine. I didn't. I did not like it at all. I was very disappointed as a fan of the first film. This movie just did not work on many different levels. And it's very convoluted. It's a jumbled mess, bad CG, a lot of questionable character decisions. Cheetah was absolutely horrible. Pedro Pascal was actually pretty good. Chris Pine was really good, as usual, as you would expect. And Gal Gadot was great. She's born to play the role of Wonder Woman. We just didn't get enough Wonder Woman in this movie. It also felt like, for it to be set in the 80s, it was way over the top with, like, this is the 80s, everybody. Look, fanny packs and baggy jeans and baggy clothes and loud, colors, and it was just overkill. It was really bad, and I believe I said it on Friday Night Tights, but I said it felt like it was like a Broadway play that they were trying to mimic the 80s in a funny way. That's what this entire movie felt like. It was like they went over the top to make you believe, like, this is the 80s, guys. You got to be funny. We got to laugh. We got to remind you it's the 80s. And it was overkill. So, not a good movie. A lot of criticisms and a lot of controversy. And I think that it will continue to be interesting to watch this all play out. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.